Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I'm going to be chatting about brands that I only own one product from. I initially got this video idea from Kelly Gooch, who got her video idea from Lauren May Beauty. I will of course have both of their channels linked down below. I adore both of them and I'm really excited to do my take on this video. I have a decent pile in front of me of brands that I've only tried one thing from and I'm really excited to talk about them with you, kind of chat about if I'm interested in trying more from these brands, if this is kind of a one and done thing, and I would also love to hear your opinions on these brands and if you think I should try more. Before we get into it though, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my Instagram by the time this video goes up, and let me just give you my accessory details. My necklace today is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code battybean for 10% off. And this is the Lola ponytail from insert name here. It's the dark brown to platinum. I love it. I have a non-affiliated code with the brand. You can use code battybean to save I think 10 or 15% there as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about these brands. So we're just gonna go in alphabetical order because that's just what makes sense to me. The first thing I wanna talk about is Bite Beauty. This is the Changemaker Micellar Foundation. I love this. It's actually my #1 favorite foundation in my whole collection. I have tried the Bite Beauty lip mask years ago, but this is currently the only thing I've tried, and really aside from the lip mask, I don't think I've tried anything else. I don't think I ever tried their lip products back in the day. And this is all I have. My shade in particular is L15 and it's super hydrating. I love this product. I adore it. Again, it's my favorite foundation, so I'm kind of surprised I haven't tried more from them. I just haven't really felt compelled to. I don't know. Something about their, I don't know if it's their branding, the aesthetic as a whole, just what they offer. I haven't really been drawn to try anything else, but I do love the foundation. I'm super happy with it. So who knows, maybe I will try something in the future. I guess it just has to be the right release. Although I feel like they really just don't release things very often. Maybe I'm just out of the loop, but I can't remember the last time I saw a new Bite Beauty launch. But maybe I just don't know. Maybe I just don't. Next up, I wanna talk about Bitter Lace Beauty. And technically I have 6 things here that I'm gonna show you, but I only own this one collection, so I figured I would talk about it. This is the Candy Coated Highlighter collection. I love these so much. I frequently reach for them. I just adore them. They are colorful, they're sparkly, they're amazing. I will show you one of them right now. I've used these in so many videos. I also have videos dedicated to these, so you can go check that out if you are interested. But this one is Sugar Sweet. It's just the most beautiful, lovely, shifty shadow. It's so incredibly pretty. I say shadow. I use these both as shadows and as highlights. They also smell like candy. They are wonderful. I also just love the embossing on them. They're so stunning. I do want to try more from the brand. They recently released new eyeshadows. I think they were eyeshadows that I was drooling over. They just were a little out of my price range and they went out of stock really quickly, but I do want to try more from the brand. They're very intriguing to me. I think they come out with really beautiful stuff. Next is from Charlotte Tilbury, which is so funny because literally maybe 4 days ago, I would not have included this in this video because I literally didn't have it. But one of my longtime salon guests brought me a box of makeup that she wasn't using anymore and let me pick through it. And this is one of the products. I finally have the Hollywood Flawless Filter Superstar for a Youth Glow. This is a long name. I've been loving this. I've been using it as a primer lately. I did use it today. I kind of just hit like the high points of my face, blended it in, and then just went in with concealer, bronzer, blush, highlight, all that good stuff. I skipped foundation today, so I feel like a lot of the glow you're seeing is from this, and I'm just obsessed with it. It's so smooth, it's been blending so nicely, and I cannot get enough. Mine is in the shade 3 Fair. I think in the future, if I end up needing to repurchase it, I'll probably get shade 1 or 2, because I think that'll be a little bit better for my fair skin, but this one does seem to work fine enough. I've been liking this a lot. I'm really happy. I feel like now this brand is suddenly on my radar when they weren't before, so I would love to hear your recommendations. I don't know if I need anything right now, but they are like piquing my interest more than they were before. Next is Danessa Myricks. This is the Color Fix Foils Liquid Glitter in the shade Milky Way. This was actually also a gift from that same salon guest of mine. She knows how much I love makeup. She gave this to me a few months ago. It's so pretty. It's this lovely liquid glitter and it's so sparkly, and when it dries down. But it also never gets cracky or cakey or anything like that. It is so lovely and just gives you the prettiest sparkle ever. Danessa Myricks is definitely one of those brands that produces really aesthetically pleasing products. I'm getting all tongue twisted over here. I just don't know if there's like a lot that I need right now, but we will see. I'm definitely curious to hear your recommendations, and I do really like popping this on if I want like a little extra glitter action, because this particular color does go with a lot of things that I do. Next up is from Geology Cosmetics. This is the Pilbara palette. I really like this. It's the only thing I own from them, and it's actually the only thing they produce. So far, at least. They're an Australian indie brand, and they sent this to me last year, and it's so pretty. Definitely those lovely autumnal feels that I crave. We're entering the time of year when it's gonna get very hot here in Florida, and I just start craving fall so bad. Not that it really gets cold here when fall hits, but it really starts making me crave that time of year, and this color story, it just gets me. It's so pretty. The shimmers are gorgeous. I love the different tones. It's very easy to work with as well. I used this in a get ready with me, and I think I also did an Instagram video with this if you need inspiration, but this was really pretty. I'm really glad I got to try it, and I'm definitely curious to see what the brand produces in the future. Next up is Glamlight. Last summer, I treated myself to the Glamlight Michaela collab. I really like this. I did lots of videos with this one as well. I did first impressions, 2 looks. I think I did an Instagram video as well. It's so pretty. It's a little larger than what I tend to go for, but it's so beautiful. The shimmers are extra glitzy and so special, and the mattes are so blendable and easy to work with. I absolutely love this. The thing with Glamlight is their stuff definitely kind of appeals to me, kind of doesn't. I don't like the heavy, like savory food themed products, but a lot of their other things do appeal to me. My main gripe with them is they tend to do a lot of monochromatic things, so it tends to look very repetitive. So that's what kind of holds me back. Sometimes I think I'm gonna be interested in a release and then it ends up being more monochromatic than I was hoping for, and that's why I don't get it. I am interested in trying more from the brand. I'm just waiting for like those perfect releases to come out for me, because the formula is amazing and I do want to try more. I want to try their lip glosses as well. Next up is Kosas. I bought this at the tail end of last year. This is the Air Brow just because I needed a new fiber brow gel. I was getting low on mine, so I figured I would give this a shot. I really like it. It does really fluff the brows and give them a nice tint. I didn't wear it today. I was using something else today. I really like the wand on this. It's very short and really easy to get in there. But overall, I do really like this product, and I am interested in trying more. They've been on my radar for a while. I like their kind of minimalistic sort of aesthetic. I don't know if minimalistic is the word that I would use. It's just very simple, but in a good way. And I really like it. It's very clean looking. I like the different product ideas that they have. There's a few things on my wish list from them. I'm just not sure what I want to try first, but they are on my radar, and so far so good with the first thing that I tried. Next up is Midas Cosmetics, and this one's a little painful to talk about because the brand is closing down. They announced that they are closing their brand, so I only got to try one product. I'm only gonna try one product. There are a few things that they have that I could pick up before they're officially closed. I think they still have some things on their site, but I think I am content with my one and only from Midas. I picked up the Smoky Glow collab. I still love this. I think Hannah did such a good job. Just look at this color story. It is absolutely gorgeous. These pinks, these purples, I live for it. Oh my gosh, I've done so many videos over the years with this palette. You can just search YouTube, battybean, enter name of palette here, and you will see lots of things pop up. I think it's beautiful. The formula is so blendable and easy to work with. The shimmers are so just glitzy and glimmery and amazing. I love this. Hannah killed it. I'm so happy that I got to try this. I'm so happy that I own this. And I'm happy that this is just gonna be my one and only because I think this is just such a stellar release. Next up is Nabla. They're definitely a brand that has a very beautiful aesthetic. A lot of their products, when they come out, I'm very interested just in the product shots as a whole because they're very beautifully done. A lot of stuff just isn't totally my realm, but there are things that are on my wish list, and the thing that I do own is one of the skin glazing highlights. This one is in the shade Ozone. It just leaves such a beautiful, smooth glow to the skin. I absolutely adore it. It's like such a creamy, soft texture, but it's a powder, and it's so good. If you're someone who doesn't like a powdery textured highlight, you would probably really love this just because of how incredibly soft it looks on the skin. There are definitely a few things I do want to try from this brand. I'm really interested in the bronzers because I love that glowy, smooth effect. The blushes are also super appealing. There are so many pretty shades. They did come out with a freckle product recently that I'm interested in because I love my fake freckle products. There's a handful of random things. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I guess not itching to have them right now, but there are some really pretty things in this brand. Next up, I want to talk about Pacifica, which, to be fair, I do have a fair amount of skincare from them, but I only have one makeup product, I think. I searched everywhere. I think I only have one product that I've tried, and it is a mascara. It's the Vegan Collagen Fluffy Lash. I may have tried another mascara like last year, but either way, all I've ever tried from them is mascara, and I don't know if I want to try more. It's not that I don't want to, I just don't know if there's anything that's like super appealing to me. I don't know if there are any like complexion products. Oh, I take that back. When I was at Target the other day, I was looking at the Pacifica stand and their skin tint seemed appealing. I don't know why of all things that's what seemed appealing to me in the moment, but it did. The mascara's fine. I like the fluffy wand. I'm not a mascara expert. Mascara is not my favorite thing just because I wear false lashes most of the time. My only criteria is super black and doesn't transfer. This one unfortunately does transfer a little bit after a long day, not horribly, but it does smudge a tiny bit, so I don't know, I'm pretty indifferent. I do love their skincare though. Next up is Patrick Ta, and this is another one 4 days ago I would not have been talking about, but this was part of that little box that my guest gave me. I have one of the blush duos now. This is in the shade She's So LA. It looks like this. It's very, very pretty. I've actually been using the cream lately as kind of like a blushy looking bronzer, because it's a really pretty color, especially on my fair skin. I think this blends out looking like a really pretty, just kind of blushed bronzer. And this is what the powder looks like. I haven't used this one yet just because I've only had it for a few days, but so far I'm really happy with the cream and I'm really excited to try the powder out. And I'm really happy to finally try this brand because they've been on my radar for a little while. I just haven't gotten around to it. So who knows if I'll try more. I might try another duo. I might try something else entirely, who even knows? But so far, I'm happy with what I've tried. And last but not least, I have the Ulta brand of beauty products. I've only tried one thing, and if you've been here a while, you know what it is. I love it. I've been saying forever that I want more shades of it. It just hasn't happened. It's the Ulta Beauty Plumped Up Pout Lip Gloss. This is the most painful plumping gloss ever, and I mean that in the best way. I love a plumping gloss. This one stings and burns and makes your lips so plumped, and I love it. This shade in particular is Candy Stick, and it is so shiny and beautiful. Honestly, if this didn't have a plumping effect, I'd probably still really, really enjoy it just because it's so shiny. I just really haven't felt compelled to try anything else from the brand aside from getting more shades of that particular lip gloss. I don't know why, I've just never really given it a thought. Maybe it's because I don't really hear people talk about it. I don't know what it is, but I haven't really been attracted to try anything else, but I do know that I love that gloss so much. And that about wraps it up for this video. These are the products that I wanted to chat about today. I don't even know how many I talked about, but these are the brands that I've only ever tried one product from. There are definitely some of these that I want to try more from, but there are some that I'm pretty content with just my one and done. I would love to hear your thoughts on these brands. Have you tried anything else? Have you tried these products that I've talked about specifically? Let's chat down below. I would also love to hear which brands you've only ever tried one product from. If you like this video, oh, here's a good one that's on theme. Leave me an emoji that you think you've only ever used one time. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.